What was your experience like?
It's painful. Seriously, I couldn't sleep all night. Then I have to come to court and to testify.
Yusuf's father, Majed Al Hasnawi, was questioned for hours and finished his testimony this morning. Mahdi, seen here nearly 3 years ago, was called next by the Crown. He was beside Yusuf the night of December 2nd, 2017, awaiting assistance from first responders, but told the court he took matters into his own hands. Laying on his back, I put my arms under his arms and around him and lifted him to walk him over to the stretcher. Crown Attorney Scott Patterson asks, "Why did you?" The response? Because the paramedics weren't doing their job.
I think there was a gunshot at Sanford in Maine.
Okay. Anybody injured?
I don't know. A young fella just come running into the variety store, and I heard a loud bang. I don't know if it was a gunshot or not, but this young fella just come running in.
The man seen on the phone is Steve Ryan. He talked with the 911 operator and was over at the scene that night. Testifying today, he recalled the paramedics laughing and that one of Yusuf's brothers was pleading with them, saying that Yusuf had been shot. During the 23 minutes the paramedics were at the scene assessing the 19-year-old, his father Majed says the tall paramedic, described as 32-year-old Christopher Marchant, would come close to Yusuf, kneel down, lift his shirt, and he would check the existing hole. He would squeeze it with his fingers, and then he would cover him and leave. After witnessing this 3 to 4 times, Majed says the paramedic was in a standing position and lifted Yusuf's legs, put one over the other, and pressed them excessively on his abdomen. He did that multiple times. After that, I came over to Yusuf and I told him, "You're going to be fine. Don't be scared. They're going to take you." He then told me, "I cannot breathe." Yusuf's brother also testified today that Yusuf was struggling to breathe, and he says it was something that was told to first responders. Crown Attorney Scott Patterson, you said he told you previously that he couldn't breathe. Mahdi responds, he said it a couple of times. Was that conveyed to the paramedics that your brother couldn't breathe, the Crown asks? Yes. 3 years later, the pain hasn't gone away for Majed Al Hasnawi.
He wanted to be something in his life. He always say, "Hey, I'm here to do something."
He remembers how his final night unfolded. Yusuf was trying to stop the harassment of an elderly man.
I'm sad because kind of selfish, because I love him, I want him. But Yosef in a good place, and I have a good faith. I believe in Allah, I believe in heaven, and he's in heaven.
Tomorrow will mark 3 years since Yusuf was shot and killed, and the man who pulled the trigger, Dale King, was acquitted of second-degree murder charges, and the Crown is currently appealing that decision. Yusuf's father, Majed, says tomorrow he plans on going back to the scene at Maine and Sanford and laying candles for his late son.